You have no business here. Leave this place.
I see, there's the group of scholars over there.
ماذا تفعل؟ سأتذكر شكلك.
I'm just walking across the execution thing here. Don't have to worry about that.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
No, we do not, never!
Then you wish to take action?
We do! Fight us!
Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin: the harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Oh, they screwed that one. At least that goddamn crazy person.
سوف تموت هنا. لا تمني. أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. سوف آتي إليك. ادفع ثمن خطاياك. اطلق في طريقي. إنه يراويك نفسه. اقبضوا عليه. Guards, kill him! Guard! Guard! سوف آتي إليك!
It's actually more dramatic this way, I think. Taking out Saladin while he's being protected by his entire...
Guards, slay the infidel, quickly!
Entire entourage.
Hint! Guards, kill him!
Sends a message that nobody's safe. No matter how many guards they have around them. At least not from me.
Guards, slay the infidel, quickly!
Of course, you can't attack without. You can only counterattack with Hidden Blade. Frapple. Oh, what the hell is that? Screw you, bastard. That's how you deal with that. Okay, there we go.
Guards, slay the infidel, quickly!
3 left. 2 now.
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way that people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
And now the frantic run. Because I killed all the guards there.
Come back here!
There we go. Not too far from the bureau either.
أنت تفلح بالاختبار.
Then we want to clear out first, so. Sure, a hell of a lot of them chasing me though.
Christian king and his army of infidels!
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Reflect on it.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
They say it is a crusade! A crusade for what?
Fast travel.
Ignorance! Violence! Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way!
Ah, we're getting out of the Animus, huh? Cool.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Interesting. The hell?
Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
Oh, I see. So, again, I'm wondering if there's a way to get into Vidic's computer. That'd be interesting. that Vidic lose his pen lying around from that email that Lucy sent to him, so I'm still pretty sure we could probably find his security pen lying around somewhere eventually. Alright, so I just went and did a little research on the Vidic's pen thing here. So what happens is that after you get Lucy's pen, you have to steal the pen from Vidic the next time that you're out of the Animus. Or next time when you're out of the Animus. It doesn't have to be a specific time, but before the last memory is played. When he comes to talk to you or whatever, he stands around drinking coffee, you can steal it from him then. So once you have it though, you can hack into his computer with it, or log into his computer with it. So I'll probably be able to get it after we go to sleep and wake up here. But you have to steal it off of Vidic.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Angry, huh? Haha. Take that, you bastard. Gotta talk back to me, I'll take your pen.
Lie down already!
Seems like somebody got his ass chewed out.
Ready when you are.
And into block 5 we go.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damascus murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Aqqa with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention.
One in Akka known as Sibran. One in Damas called Jubair. Visit with the bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Defense break. Interesting.
Has he gone mad?
It takes time to draw another blade. Ensure your first attack is also your last.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Damn fool must be out of his mind.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade.
Oh, really?
Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Defense breaks, huh? Press. Zero is the weapon hand, right? Obviously that's just a grab. The hell? What does it mean by after a step? After a step forward? Backward? Oh, I see.
Perfect.
That's what I mean by a step. I wasn't even looking at the thing up there.
The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Interesting.
Have your head.
You must be busy. I understand. Don't toss your weapons around so carelessly. You won't often get a second chance to strike.
So Akka or Damascus? I'll go with Damascus first.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings can be used to orient yourself when moving through a city.
It's the hero of Damascus. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you there?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubayr.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Alright, so... looks like we're gonna get our full synchronization bar going on here now. Go in the rich district, or middle. I'm guessing that's it there? Yeah, apparently so.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only